The Battle of Teutoburg Forest is a pivotal event in the history of ancient Rome. It occurred in 9 AD, during the reign of Emperor Augustus, and had far-reaching consequences for Rome's expansion into Germania. This military engagement stands out as one of the most significant disasters in Roman history. At the time, Rome was actively seeking to extend its dominion over Germania, a region inhabited by various Germanic tribes. Led by Publius Quinctilius Varus, 3 Roman legions were marching through the dense Teutoburg Forest when they were unexpectedly ambushed by an alliance of Germanic tribes under the command of Arminius, a former Roman officer turned traitor. The battle itself was a devastating defeat for the Romans. The Germanic warriors utilized their knowledge of the terrain to their advantage and launched a fierce surprise attack on Varus' forces. The legions were caught off guard and faced overwhelming resistance from their enemies. The Romans suffered heavy casualties and were unable to regroup or mount an effective counterattack. The outcome of this battle was not only a severe blow to Rome's military prestige but also had profound geopolitical implications. The defeat at Teutoburg Forest effectively halted Rome's further expansion into Germania and solidified the natural boundaries between Roman-controlled territories and unconquered regions beyond. Moreover, this defeat had a significant psychological impact on Rome's perception of its invincibility. It shattered the myth that Roman armies were unbeatable and invulnerable to external threats. It served as a stark reminder that even with superior military technology and tactics, victory was not guaranteed. In conclusion, the Battle of Teutoburg Forest holds immense historical significance as one of ancient Rome's most catastrophic defeats. Its impact reverberated through time by halting further Roman conquests into Germania and challenging long-held assumptions about Rome's invincibility on the battlefield. The defeat of Rome by the Germanic tribes is often attributed to their tactical prowess and strategic advantage. One key factor that contributed to Rome's downfall was the enemy's knowledge of the terrain. The Germanic tribes strategically chose the Teutoburg Forest as the battleground, a dense and forested area that played a significant role in disrupting Rome's traditional battle formations and restricting their superior cavalry. By utilizing the dense forested area, Arminius and his troops were able to neutralize Rome's strengths. The thick vegetation hindered the movement of Roman cavalry, which heavily relied on open spaces for maneuverability. This restriction limited Rome's ability to effectively engage in mounted warfare, giving the Germanic tribes an upper hand. Moreover, the forest provided excellent cover for ambushes and surprise attacks. Arminius understood that by utilizing guerrilla tactics within this unfamiliar terrain, he could exploit Rome's reliance on structured battle formations. The Germanic warriors would attack from various directions, using hit-and-run tactics that disoriented and demoralized Roman soldiers. Additionally, Arminius leveraged his knowledge of local paths and trails within Teutoburg Forest to outmaneuver Roman forces. While Roman soldiers were accustomed to fighting in open fields or along well-established roads, they found themselves struggling in this unfamiliar environment. The dense undergrowth made it difficult for them to maintain cohesion and communication during battles. Overall, the tactical prowess displayed by Arminius and his understanding of Teutoburg Forest played a crucial role in Rome's defeat. By exploiting Rome's weaknesses within this challenging terrain through guerrilla tactics and strategic positioning, the Germanic tribes successfully disrupted Roman battle formations and restricted their superior cavalry advantage. During the Roman Empire, the Germanic tribes adopted a strategic warfare approach known as guerrilla warfare. This tactic involved conducting surprise hit-and-run attacks on Roman legions, utilizing their knowledge of the terrain to swiftly retreat and regroup. By engaging in ambushes from various directions, these tribes disrupted the Romans' disciplined military formations and caught them off guard. The Germanic tribes' unconventional approach proved effective in preventing the Romans from effectively utilizing their superior numbers and training. Intelligence failure played a significant role in Rome's defeat, particularly in the case of Arminius. As a former Roman auxiliary officer, Arminius possessed invaluable knowledge about Roman military strategies and weaknesses. This insider information provided him with a unique advantage that allowed him to exploit vulnerabilities within the Roman army and plan his attacks accordingly. By leveraging his understanding of Rome's tactics and weaknesses, Arminius was able to devise effective strategies that ultimately led to Rome's downfall. This example highlights the importance of intelligence gathering and underscores the potential consequences of overlooking crucial information in military campaigns. Additionally, morale played a significant role in Rome's loss at Teutoburg Forest. The Romans were confident in their superior training and equipment but were unprepared for such a devastating defeat. The loss of 3 entire legions was not only a blow to Rome militarily but also had severe psychological repercussions on future campaigns against Germania. The Battle of Teutoburg Forest marked a significant turning point in Roman history, and morale played a crucial role in Rome's loss. The Romans, renowned for their superior training and equipment, entered the battle with confidence. However, they were unprepared for the devastating defeat that awaited them. The loss of 3 entire legions was not only a military blow to Rome but also had severe psychological repercussions. The Romans had never experienced such a significant defeat before, especially at the hands of what they considered barbarian tribes. This defeat shattered their perception of invincibility and raised doubts about their ability to conquer Germania. The psychological impact on future campaigns against Germania cannot be underestimated. The Romans were haunted by the memory of Teutoburg Forest and became more cautious in their approach towards these tribes. They realized that victory was not guaranteed solely by superior training and equipment but also required understanding the terrain, tactics, and unique challenges posed by their adversaries. This defeat also affected morale within the Roman ranks. Soldiers who had witnessed the annihilation of their comrades would have been demoralized and hesitant to engage in future battles against similar foes. The loss at Teutoburg Forest served as a stark reminder that even the mighty Roman Empire was vulnerable to defeat. The defeat was devastating for Rome on multiple levels. Firstly, it resulted in the loss of nearly 20,000 soldiers along with valuable equipment and supplies. This setback weakened Rome's military strength in the region and created a power vacuum that emboldened Germanic tribes to rebel against Roman rule. Secondly, the defeat shattered the myth of invincibility surrounding Rome's military might. Prior to Teutoburg Forest, many believed that Rome's disciplined legions were unbeatable. However, this battle demonstrated that they were vulnerable when faced with unconventional tactics employed by determined opponents. Furthermore, this defeat had profound psychological effects on both Romans and their enemies alike. It challenged the perception of Rome as an unstoppable force and inspired other groups to resist Roman expansionism. Consequently, it significantly altered Rome's approach towards conquering new territories. Instead of rapid expansion through forceful conquests as before Teutoburg Forest battle, they adopted more cautious strategies. The defeat at Teutoburg Forest dealt a severe blow to ancient Rome's belief in its invincibility as it exposed vulnerabilities within their military strategy and shattered the fear that had surrounded their legions. This event ultimately led to a shift in Rome's military approach and had far-reaching consequences for the empire's future. In conclusion, the Battle of Teutoburg Forest demonstrated how effective tactics combined with intimate knowledge of an enemy can lead to an overwhelming victory even against a formidable force like ancient Rome. The use of guerrilla warfare tactics by Arminius Germanic tribes proved instrumental in disrupting Roman formations and ultimately led to Rome's worst military disaster. Thanks for watching.